almost pulled off the big upset over Ohio State, got blown out in the bowl game. Now, once again, it seems like they're rebuilding. I'm Pete Fiutak for CampusInsiders.com. We're breaking down the 2014 Michigan Wolverines. Here's what you need to know to be an expert.
Oh, you're a clever one.
They've got to figure out a way to run the ball better. They finished 102nd in the nation last year on the ground. Even with a great quarterback who could run the ball like Devin Gardner, and even with a first-round draft pick like Taylor Lewan blocking, they couldn't get anything going. They're going to get more physical this year. They have a new offensive coordinator in Doug Nussmeier who's going to simplify things a bit. They need Derek Green, one of the top recruits in the country of a few years ago, to step up and become a star on the ground. They need Devin Gardner, if he's under center, to be a playmaker and to keep the ball moving. Whatever they do, they've got to find a way to establish the ground game and take control of games. All right, Doug Chapman, who's your player to watch out for?
Whoa. My surprise player is cornerback Jabril Peppers. He hasn't even played yet, hadn't gotten on campus, won't be there until they start fall practice. But he's already talking about he wants to be better than Charles Woodson. Yeah, that Charles Woodson that won the Heisman wants to play offense and defense. He's the reigning state champion in the state of New Jersey in the 200-meter races. Extremely fast, 6'1", 205. Michigan's pass defense was in the bottom half of the conference last year. If that kid standing on the sideline this fall, it should be a crime. Pete, let's look at Michigan's schedule.
Yeah, Peppers wants to be better than Charles Woodson. Well, Michigan wants to be better than Appalachian State. They get a revenge game from a few years ago to open up the season, but then they got to go on the road to face Notre Dame. This is a key must-win game for the Wolverines early on, considering all the tough road games they have left to deal with. They get Utah in non-conference play. They don't have to face Nebraska or Wisconsin from the West, but their East road games are a killer. They got to go on the road to East Lansing to play Michigan State. They close out the year at Ohio State, and in between that, they got to go to Northwestern. They got to go to Rutgers. They have some tough games at home against Minnesota and Penn State. It might be a little bit of a rocky year. All right, Doug, what do you have them going?
Choose wisely.
I see Michigan going 8-4. They're going to lose to Michigan State, of course, and Ohio State. Watch out for Penn State and watch out for the Maryland Terps. They have a lot of athletes on that team. 8-4 for the Michigan Wolverines.
8-4 might be about right, but they're not going to lose to Penn State and Maryland like you have them going here. It's a tough schedule, too many tough road games. Again, 8 wins is probably about right for a team with so many holes and so many question marks. Anything worse than that, we're probably talking about a new head coach next year at this time. I'm Pete Fiutak. We are breaking down all the top teams here on CampusInsiders.com.